Good evening, everyone. You join us for this T10 between the Hyderabad Phoenix and the Bangalore Crowns. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me for this match is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. Looking like a batting paradise out there. Easy decision, and the captain will be hoping the team can get plenty of runs on the board.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest between these two teams. Doesn't beat the infield.
Lovely shot to start the innings. Unfortunate they just couldn't find a gap.
Bowler is confident on this one.
Yep.
There'll be one run here for them.
And they're away and nicely off the mark.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease.
Yep.
Into the gap. Nice shot.
Really just seemed to have put that one into the slot with the first ball to the new batter. All the same, it's a glorious shot for your first ball.
It can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes you've just got to accept it and move on.
Yes.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was absolutely no point in chasing that.
Hold on.
Couldn't get it through the field.
Head shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
End of the over. 9 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 9 for none. The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end. Huge appeal.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket.
Yep.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap. Loud shout.
Yeah.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on.
Wait there.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Not a great delivery, got it full and lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
Over. The Sunrisers are 14 for 2. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the north end.
Yep.
Thick edge.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Edge, unplayable.
The edge was so close to going to hand, they're fortunate to pick up their first runs.
Bowl disturbs the furniture.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Klaasen will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Yep.
Edge, amazing delivery.
That shot sees them get their innings started.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
End of a really good over. Taking a wicket and really slowing down the scoring rate. Hazlewood from the south end. Going with spin now. Not a great delivery as it goes down to the boundary. That'll go into the books as extras.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game and will want to show everyone their strength.
Whack.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
You could see by how it whistled away to the boundary just how sweetly this was timed.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. Can't get that outside the ring field. Edge. What a ball. Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Some well-targeted bowling in that over. Certainly something to build on. Sharma coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket.
Yep.
Nicely played. Perfect timing.
Found the gap with ease. Wasn't the worst ball you'll see, but it still raced to the rope.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Huge edge. A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Really raced between the wickets after it was clipped away nicely behind square.
Yep.
Big edge.
Yes, keeper.
Another really good over comes to an end. The batters just haven't been able to cut loose in the last few overs.
Catch it.
Perfectly timed.
A strong area for them, lifted it up and over towards the rope.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Big appeal.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket.
Yep.
Gone, another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. Considering a review for this one, I don't think they should waste it. It really looked out to me.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Height shouldn't be an issue. It's impacted in line, too. Well, it's hitting in line. Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Cummins was confident of a not-out decision and fully justified in taking that review.
Yep.
Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
Yep.
They'll get at least one. End of the over. The Sunrisers are 50 for 6.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
A little flick of the wrist to get it round the corner for an easy run.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot. Couldn't find a gap.
Yep, yep.
Doesn't want to bowl it there. Overpitched and helped to the boundary.
And with that, they're off the mark.
Yep.
Just threw the shot too early.
Beaten on the drive.
Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads.
Going with pace now. Massive edge. Caught. Completely ridiculous to pluck that one.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Zampa, whose first task is getting themselves settled.
Yes.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Misses everything.
I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away.
Yep, yep.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
Yes.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Drives and misses everything.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
End of the over, 3 runs coming from it. The Sunrisers are 58 for 7. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep.
Too wide, it was there to be hit, and it was really given the treatment.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Misses. How did that not hit?
Didn't hit that well, very late playing that shot.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Zampa shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Oh, well bowled.
A little late on that, no runs scored.
Nice bowling.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Oh, well bowled.
Beautiful slower delivery. That was just too good for them.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the south end. Great shot, great timing.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. Bowler is confident on this one.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Nicked it! They certainly don't feel like they've got anything on that, but almost every fielder is asking the question. And again, see you later, 2 wickets on the trot.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
Thought it got past them, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Singh shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
4 runs added there. The Sunrisers are 66 for 9. And that's the end of the innings. The Sunrisers have set a target of 67 runs. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures. Didn't get anywhere near the first ball of the innings.
Looking to get the innings started, just can't get it away. Great shorter ball, well played though, didn't flinch, was able to leave the ball comfortably, and that's the end of the short stuff for this over.
Yes. Keepers in.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
The Royal Challengers get underway, easy as you like, with a single.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board.
Great one.
A bit of frustration after that shot, went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
Ballers in.
A couple on offer here.
That gets things going. Just nice to get settled, start to get your first runs.
Yep.
Overstepping, just a little too eager on that delivery.
They'll want to make use of the extra delivery. Right out of the middle.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
That's the over. The Royal Challengers are 11 for none. The left-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the south end.
Nice one.
Misses out there on the short and wide one. That's a much better directed short ball. Didn't quite manage to get the bat in position. It's through to the keeper. That's the 1 bouncer for the over.
Wait on.
Well timed, but there's a fielder out there.
Keeper, keeper.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Wait there. Catch it. Yep.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
Oh dear, it's been a poor innings under pressure, and now they've got the key batter out cheaply.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
Those types of deliveries, if you make the most of them, the bowler will feel the pressure.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Yep.
Well placed. Should get a single.
Wait there.
Straight to the fielder.
It was a nice-looking shot, full and in the slot, just couldn't find the gap.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Yep. Oh.
This should be close.
The right decision not to take on that fielder.
13 runs added there. The Royal Challengers are 26 for 1. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft that one over the boundary.
Cummins, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
That was a tremendous delivery. Fizzed through to the keeper. No more short balls this over.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
They'd look for a couple here.
Yes.
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Waiting. Yes.
There'll be runs here. 10 runs added in that over. The Royal Challengers are 36 for 1. Patel into the attack now from the north end.
Great one.
A good piece of bowling there. A little bit of pace off the delivery, and the batter is all at sea.
Nice ball.
Beautiful slower delivery. Just hitting air on that one. That was just too good.
Nicely played.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Waiting.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Wait there.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away. Middle that one, great timing.
That really wasn't a great delivery. Seen early, and it was dispatched with aplomb.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
Misses out there on the short, wide one.
Yep. Ball is in. Catch.
Too much room, got what it deserved. Gone, excellent catch, close to the bat.
Well, they lose at the second wicket. It's a long way back to the sheds, and you can tell they're not happy with that dismissal.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. We'll have to wait, though, to face their first ball.
Yep. Yes.
An innings that promised much, and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
The sounds of a cheering crowd right behind the bowler. An extremely difficult ask for any batter to come out and face a hat-trick ball.
Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot ball.
Waiting.
Couldn't get it through the field. Over. The Royal Challengers are 51 for 3. Singh, the right-arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Yep. Ball is in.
Poor fielding. Chose the wrong end entirely for what should have been a simple run out. Immediately underway with some runs.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Times it nicely.
That one had all the ease and elegance of this batter at their best. Driven perfectly down the ground for 4.
Consecutive boundaries in this over. I wonder what plans they'll come up with to slow this batting.
You can understand why on that line they thought it was safe to let it straight through to the keeper. Good throw from the deep, on target.
Super piece of timing.
And that marks the end of the match. The Bangalore Crowns complete a decisive victory in this match. Thank you very much.
From the moment the openers walked onto the ground, you felt they knew it was their day. A huge win and fully...